What is up, my fellow ectoplasmic worms? It is I, Simian Noroi, joined as always by the Is It Kino crew, starting with the man who puts the Florian in Florian Himsel, Weekend Warrior.
Hi guys. I can't do the Austrian accent now, but I'm glad we're doing. I'm sorry, man, but I'm glad we're doing the Noroi. So I'll do it at some point. Don't worry. So.
Is that a record of Florian saying I'm offended in a podcast? 20 seconds in.
Maybe, perhaps.
We're also joined by Florian.
It's a thing I don't usually say. Oh well.
So it would be a record then. I mean, it's not like my statement was inaccurate. Maybe it was just irrelevant.
Yeah, maybe I'll just say it like first thing ever next time.
As soon as I start talking, just scream, I'm offended. Here, let's start over. Let's pretend we're starting over.
Hell yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back
I'm
to...
offended.
And E-Rich.
Yo, how's it going, everybody? I've been cursed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I would like to discuss...
Got out.
I want to talk about the Is It Kino backstory of why we are reviewing this obscure Japanese film that is impossible to find or watch, called The Noroi.
Watch is right.
Yeah, from 2005. We do a thing called the People's Choice Poll, PCP, and we all pick a movie and the audience votes on which one we should watch. And a long time ago, Weekend Warrior put on this film, The Noroi, and it got like 3% of the vote, dead last. Nobody wanted to watch it, but there was a loud vocal minority of people supporting it in the comments, always saying, Noroi brothers and sisters, where you at? Let's get the Noroi.
Isn't that what you asked them to say in the comments?
No, it just happened. Also in the last movie with the curse, people were commenting this isn't the Noroi because Noroi translates to curse in Japanese. So
that was you.
Why do they call it Noroi the curse?
It wasn't just me. It was some other people.
I understand if they called it the Noroi, or I understand if they call it the curse. Why do they call it Noroi the curse?
Look,
maybe it's for the English people. I don't know.
Look,
Isn't that like
swear.
ATM
Curse.
machine?
It's like Manos, the Hands of Fate, right?
Or the Raid Redemption. I don't think it was called that in the original language.
Yeah.
I think, isn't that just like the English translation name?
Maybe. I remember Mumkey saying that people should comment that they want to see the Noroi to support Weekend Warrior, okay? There's no way that anyone would have said that for any other reason, okay?
Oh, come on, man. You don't believe that the Noroi has fans?
I mean,
as Weekend Warrior was saying, in early January, we did do an Is It Kino reviewing The Curse, which is the same title as this movie, and people thought it was ironic that we did not review The Noroi, but we did review The Curse. So I figured, hey, fuck it, let's just finally do The Noroi. Let's see what everybody's yapping about. Might be the least viewed Is It Kino of all time. That's fine, because it was a fine film that Florian hated. So Florian, you have the floor.
Florian hated it. Oh, man.
Florian, tell us why you hated The Noroi.
Like, Jesus Christ, it is so rare for me that I am forced to endure subtitles, and then it's for this utter piece of garbage, which is like,
wow.
it is just like 1.5 hours of shaky cam with random spooky shit happening. There's nothing to it. It's just like, oh hey, what could be spooky? Oh, dead animals. Let's point the camera at dead animals. Oh, like water appearing in a cup. What? What are they fucking thinking? Like, this is so nonsensical.
I think that was to establish that the psychic powers are genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they don't do anything with it. They just go to
the water source is in the lake where they do the blessing to
Florian.
to stop Tagotaba.
Florian, I have a very simple question to ask you. When you see that there are subtitles for a movie, do you stop reading?
What do you mean?
He's like looks at the screen.
It's very explainable why these things were happening. That they were testing these children for psychic powers.
Yeah.
No, shut up. The point is, like, I can read subtitles if I want to, but this movie was so fucking lame that I did not. I didn't watch most of it. Okay, it was so fucking bad. I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
Wait, so what the fuck did you do?
Well, I skipped through it.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so you complained that there wasn't any scary parts, but you skipped most of
the movie.
So you don't understand the context and the buildup of the scary scenes.
I mean, Erich accused you of not understanding the plot, and you told him to shut up. But you literally skipped most of the movie. Jesus!
I don't need to understand the plot to understand that I hate the delivery.
But why'd you tell Erich to shut up when he was right?
Yeah, you should have just said, you know what, you're right.
He said, you're correct, and let me elaborate on why.
I mean,
He said, shut up!
I mean, he was just like interrupting me right when I was starting. Okay, Jesus.
All right.
Okay, no more interrupting. This is the 1 minute Florian floor.
The 1 minute Florian
I
rant.
apologize.
Yeah,
Please,
do the 1 minute
please,
Florian rant.
Please enlighten us.
Yeah, you
more.
should have
Okay,
shut it
look.
up.
Look, everything is just so fucking lame that I cannot take this movie seriously, and I'm not going to endure an hour of subtitles and 1.5 hours. Like, it is just so fucking awful, and the resolution is so bad, and it has to be so bad because, oh, it's found footage, oh, shaky cam, oh, dead animals, oh, random bullshit happening. And then, like, the way they present these psychic children, it's like a game show, and it's so fucking terrible.
A game show?
God.
It's a variety show.
It's basically a news broadcast.
Yeah, like it. I mean, okay, so if this is what passes for news broadcast, then yeah, I call it a game show. Fuck it.
If a child had genuine psychic powers, this is how I would want it to be shown on TV.
Discovered and shown, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, it seemed like good evidence to me.
Really? Like, okay, I don't know.
Making water magically appear in a bottle, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not buying it then, okay? Maybe it was just done so poorly. Like, okay, you know what? No. Like, the whole stuff at the start just made me not want to even give a shit, okay? Like,
What
he
the guy's dying?
Like, he just goes to film people, and then they tell him to fuck off, and then he films them like... He films, like, the back of the house, and then there's, like, dead birds there. Come on. Like, this is so stupid.
The twist was that woman who told him to fuck off was, like, the demon the whole time.
Even things, yeah.
I mean, that may be true, but that is still, like, the way that was presented to me, like, was at the level of storytelling that you'd expect in a porn movie. Like, oh, we have this...
Oh, come on, bro. Come on.
What porn are you watching? I'm interested.
What porn that has dead animals?
Look,
on
the point is they are so desperate to show something spooky, and then they turn on the cameras, and then whoop, instant something spooky happens, and then oh no fucking way, we can't wait, we gotta cut to something else spooky happening. We do not have any fucking time. Like, why did he call a pizza? Why is he getting a blowjob? Oh, it's because we're in a porn and we wanted to see it. That's why.
Wait, there is a blowjob scene?
Can I say something right now? I think part of the buildup of the scary shit is the seemingly disjointed documentary feel of the movie. They're setting it up like the pieces. Kana is the psychic girl. Mariko is also another girl that is hit by the psychic attack of Kagutaba, and it's Kobayashi, the documentarist, who brings all the pieces together with tinfoil hat guy.
Yeah,
and
this is one of my favorite kinds of like found footage movies, is that it's integrating all these different kinds of footage and kinds of ways that you can find information and find like things that add up. And to me, it makes the movie feel more real because it feels like it exists within the world. Yeah. And you're interweaving all of these things to make a complete story. And like that makes the like in moment parts where the guy's like seeing scary shit, it makes it scarier to me because it feels like everything before this was actually real, and now I'm here with him in the movie.
Yeah, the lack of cinematic quality makes it feel more real. I think that's why most horror movies don't work for me, is that
you can tell
it's a fucking movie, but this this looks like they just picked up a fucking camera and started interviewing people.
Like, how does any of that work for you? Because like, he picked up a camera and then he found 100 fucking spooky things happening. Are you serious?
He's an investigative journalist, so he's following leads, and it's all connected.
And it's all being shown to us after the fact as well. He's not finding these things like day in, day out all the time. He starts filming.
It's over the course of years.
Right. Right. When something is
now, Florian,
finding.
you in the Curse, you complained that there were too many scenes of the characters just driving their car and doing nothing. But now you're complaining that like every scene actually has something happening.
I mean, I wouldn't say it has something happening. It just has like the lamest kind of spooky shit possible on screen and not it even happening.
Well, I mean, I'll agree with you that like I didn't get scared watching the movie, but I just feel like it was an entertaining experience.
I mean, you can definitely tell that the movie's trying to spook you. Like,
well, sure, that's the movie's job. It would probably work on a 7-year-old, but not on us.
So it fails on every level then, because the 7-year-old
I was still interested to see what was going on.
Yeah, it was a good narrative.
Yeah.
Was it? Like,
it was.
I'm just into investigative journalism stories, I guess. I don't know.
But if this is journalism, then why can't he hold the camera just a tiny bit more steady? Like, why is this how it has to be?
Well, I mean, when you're getting spooked beyond belief, it's hard to keep it steady. Unless your wife is being beaten to death, then you can keep filming just fine.
Yeah. But he's had it like a million times. Like, the birds, they weren't scary. Like, dead birds, come on, man. Like,
no, it's
what about the dead dogs?
Yeah.
I mean, like you have plenty of time to film that without shaking the camera. Okay.
I thought it was insensitive.
People.
It was insensitive that like the Japanese characters, when they see all the dead dogs, they start like rubbing their bellies and drooling. I was like, what the fuck, guy? Like, this is not even scary. It's just rude.
Yeah. Well, it's just a regular slaughterhouse.
It was weird when they had forks and knives and started slamming them.
They would use chopsticks, you stupid fuck.
Oh, fuck. I also would argue that the most fucked up.
Rich.
You're not good enough at being racist, E-Rich. Come on.
I gotta work. I gotta practice.
I can train you.
I think the most fucked up thing the movie implies isn't even like it's not even shown in the movie, right? And how to summon the demon guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, by bowing your head and clapping 4 times and then bowing your head, or something else?
Well, they didn't show it.
No, the eating
the aborted fetuses. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we didn't have to see that.
Yeah.
No, exactly. to me, it's a lot scarier to like see the impressions of things or see like something happened here. You don't quite know what it is, but you're like feeling like you're getting to something bad. Like all of that stuff builds up tension, builds up like intensity, and like even if I'm not like scared, I'm still like invested in it. I'm still like wanting to see what happens next.
Everidge, do you think that Nick Pizzo was inspired by this movie when he was making True Detective?
Could be. It very well could be.
I got the vibes with like all those loops that they keep finding at every crime scene. It's kind of like the whatever the fuck was in True Detective.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to like
spirals
summarize it in a word, I think the movie is unsettling.
Yeah, you could say that again.
And I'd rather be unsettled by a horror movie than it try to jump scare me all the fucking time.
Definitely.
Like that shit does
I mean, it
work
definitely did that. There were definitely jump scares.
Were there?
I mean, they go to the forest, and then the girl just starts screaming out of nowhere.
That's not a jump scare.
Isn't it?
Florian, there's a very specific thing that a jump scare is, which is like something shocking comes in front of you, and then a loud musical cue happens, like a piano bashing or a string like suddenly like
yeah, it's meant to startle you, and they think that it's actually scaring you.
I mean, that definitely was startling and not scaring when she just started screaming.
Okay, well, Florian decided, so let's move on. A Weekend, you pushed for this movie more than anybody. I saw you with your alt accounts in the comment section. Now that Florian has shit all over it, would you like to praise the film?
I would like to praise the film because it's like one of the first movies I watched in our college film club. Somebody was just like a huge Japanese nerd even before I was like watching these types of movies, and he just brought it. He just brought the DVD, and it was scary. It had such a huge impression on me because I think Mumki already said it, like the documentary feel of it. Erich also said like all these mediums being put together for this one documentary, it makes the movie feel real. Having said that, and I've rewatched this movie lots of times, like there are flaws, of course. Like I think the biggest flaw but at the time I was like the suspension of disbelief was so suspended when the wife was burning herself and he was just holding the camera. Yeah, that was
yeah.
I think it would have been better if he did roll the camera, right? But it fell and he's not holding it. And what's even more bullshit when I rewatch it now, not only did he hold on to the camera until his wife was screaming, when his wife was screaming, he went back for the fucking camera.
Yes, he did.
It's so...
That's a problem in a lot of found footage stuff, and I think that a lot of found footage movies do worse consistently than this one does. It's really, to me, at the end there that it starts to fall apart and it becomes like, yeah, they just want to show us this stuff regardless of what makes sense for what the character holding the camera would be doing.
I disagree. I think this is built into the character. I think he has seen spooky shit. Everybody he talks to ends up dead 5 days later. Like, he knows this man does not fear death. He wants to investigate this and present it to the public as authentically as possible. So yeah, he's gonna go back for the camera as he's fucking dying or about to die. His wife's dying.
That footage.
He needs to get it for the investigation. He's a real artist, a real journalist, and I think all journalists should have their house burned down.
I actually almost stopped watching the movie when the credits started rolling and didn't realize that there were a couple minutes still left, so I almost missed that last scene of the movie.
Oh.
I'm so glad I didn't miss it because it's so like, even if I don't like some of the character stuff that happens because of the camera, it's cool, all that stuff, seeing it happen. Like, the little kid is possessed, and he's eating that omelet or whatever. And
yeah, let's talk about the omelets, because there was controversy in our group chat. I guess in Japan the custom is you make an omelet and you drown it in ketchup. And I was disgusted by this. E-Rich tried to go to bat for it. E-Rich, try again.
It's good.
Have you had this?
Not all the time. Like, I will not make an omelet and then instantly reach for ketchup to have with it, but I've had it before and it's good.
Okay. I'm more of a give me a big bowl with scrambled eggs, sausage, and gravy and cheese. Not really just like an omelet with ketchup. I need that American grub. What about you, Weekend? What do you put on your omelets?
I like cheese.
There we go. Better than fucking ketchup. And we all know Florian puts fucking corn on his omelet, so we don't even have to ask.
Chocolate sauce on the omelet, okay?
Really? That sounds kind of good.
Yeah, I hate people just putting Nutella on it. Come on, Nutella isn't good when you...
Who the fuck does that?
Nutella on omelets?
On an omelet?
Do you know what an omelet is?
Well, I mean, there's crab. People eat that with Nutella.
What are you talking about?
What's
happening?
Come
on, you know what a French omelet is, don't you?
No.
French omelet? Is that like a crepe?
Yeah, a crepe. That's it.
That's a French pancake.
Oh, I thought it was like a stereotype that Austrians had for French people, like a French omelet is a pile of shit.
Well, anyways, it comes with Nutella, and chocolate sauce is just better, okay? I don't know why.
No, Florian, we're talking about omelets, not crepes.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
Jesus, an omelet is a fucking egg.
Yeah,
we've been mentioning eggs.
Yeah,
you put chocolate sauce on your eggs?
I mean, there's not that much egg in it.
It's an omelet is 100% egg.
Wait, crepes are bread based
of it. It's egg that you then put other things into. Like,
did you see them eating a crepe in the film?
No.
Yeah. What do you think we're talking about?
Part. That's why.
Yeah, here, a crepe is a very thin type of pancake. It's not even based on eggs, Florian.
Nobody in history has confused an omelet for a crepe.
Yeah,
ever.
No, but they have, because
you have.
You
shut up.
You're the first person in history.
Wow, he's pulling out the shut up again. He's pissed today.
The German word for omelet, I mean for like a crepe is an omelet, okay? So,
what?
Wait, really? What?
Mumkey, we've got so many hits today. Like, Florian's offended in the first 30 seconds. Now he doesn't even know that crepes are not omelets. Like, we're just breaking new ground.
Why don't you call them crepes? If
somebody pull out Google Translate, I need to see this.
Terms that you just.
Wait, so the German word for the English word crepe is omelet, is what you're saying?
No,
crepe is crepe. It's just crepe.
So what do you put in an omelet? Is there
eggs and cheese and not ketchup?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we definitely have omelets that contain like dough or something similar to crab. Yeah.
Huh. Can we find? Do you have a picture on Google you can send us?
I mean, let's.
Florian, the omelet in German is omelet. I don't know what you're talking
What?
I mean, if you look at a German picture of an omelet, like it looks like a crab. Like
What?
Internet?
No, look. Like if you Google German omelet, then it says German style pancake in the picture.
Okay, Bauernfrühstück instead of
Beautiful language. Florian, can you speak in German? Can you give us your Noroi opinions in German for like 30 seconds, please?
Es ist scheiße.
It's shit, he
That means it's shit.
Yeah, what that meant.
In your language, how do you say we are having a huge problem or whatever the fuck that like Dutch meme was? You guys know what I'm talking about? We are hebben un huge problem.
Un huge problem.
Wir haben ein großes Problem.
Problem? Hell yeah. I'm glad that problem is in so many languages. Any other thoughts on the Noroi in English or in German?
Well, I gotta tell you, man, I don't buy the documentary thing, because it's like...
Well, you don't have to buy it. You can pirate the film for free.
I mean, if it's a documentary, then why is it just like a series of scary things? Like, is there nothing that he could have
I think you missed a lot of the narrative
It's
part.
an investigation. It's like he's trying to figure out what happened.
He interviews a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Florian, did you miss the intro part where they introduced the hero guy, that he's a paranormal investigator and that's his thing?
Well, I mean, I got that part.
But you keep saying it's random, but every scene leads to the next one, like logically. Like he's getting clues at each, investigative moment and interview that lead to the next.
And he's building a case.
It's not random. Like,
It literally is the opposite of random.
It's the opposite of Florian.
It's very intentional and purposeful.
So
Chaizen, man.
When you watch Into the Multiverse and you just have like a lot of random things happening, but they make sense in the end, then they're not random.
Okay, let me go back. So you said that the water that appeared in the bottle was spooky random, right? But in the next scene, Masafumi like traced the girl who had the hair, and the water is in the village where the Kagutaba thing happened. So
that's right, because there was a hair in the water that she made materialize from the lake, and that leads to the next part of the investigation.
So,
okay,
Florian, when he pulled up to the rural town for the second time and all of the pet dogs were missing, did that haunt you in any way? Because I was a little bit spooked because I had the context of what was happening.
Well, I just skipped forward and I saw the dogs were dead.
Yeah.
Florian's like, it's late, dog's not here. Skips right to the part with the dead dogs.
Yeah, there they are.
Wait, I like that. Wait, I like that Florian refused to engage with the movie and he just said, "It's shit."
Yeah. He admitted he saw less than half of the film.
It has to be bad.
Rich, what do you think?
Like every second I saw of it made me want to stop watching it like so much.
I mean, I understand
don't know,
not
there's only so
liking
much
it,
I can
and
take.
Look, I totally understand not liking it and thinking like, but you can't not engage with the movie at all and then say your opinion is 100% verified
and that all the events were random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just have like a 2-hour video clip of someone painting shit on the wall, and then you say, oh, I skipped forward. You missed it. I guess you can't have an opinion on this.
If there was ghosts, if there were baby
movie.
abortions and like babies being eaten and shit, and you missed that part of it, then yeah, I'd say you missed a pretty big part of the.
Yeah, too bad it was drawn in shit though.
Guys,
I might have been interested.
Florian,
guys,
this is not that movie.
Listen, this is important. The next PCP episode is going to be over a Serbian film. And we're going to intensely quiz Florian about the events of the film.
Yeah, Florian, you better not skip around.
No,
this.
because
I'm gonna watch the whole thing, and I've never seen it, so you better fucking watch this whole thing.
If I find out Florian skipped one fucking moment of the movie, he is off of his kino for the next 2 months. 2 months suspension if you fucking skip through the fucking movie.
Oh, fuck off. Everyone's done that, and I've almost never
I'll watch a movie at like 1.5 speed if I have to, but I won't skip through it. Like at that point, just stop watching it completely if I'm going to skip scenes.
Florian, I do think you're allowed to say, this movie isn't for me, I just do this. Like, I think that's perfectly fine to do. But you'd rather come on this episode and stir shit and
yeah, you can't say it's random when it's
say that it was
not
bad
random.
and random. And
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
Maybe random in German means coherent, just like omelet and crepe.
I mean, just because it has like elements that came out of nowhere doesn't mean it has to be incoherent.
Exactly, because they bring it up in documentary style if you paid attention to the movie.
Did your version of the film have subtitles, Florian? I mean, I know you complained about that, but it seems like you really didn't follow anything.
I mean, like there's no way that you could think that me having followed the subtitles would have improved my experience.
If I knew the dialogue of the film, would I have understood it more?
I mean, I've read the subtitles for the things I've seen.
Oh my god.
Okay. Rich, continue if you have any more thoughts.
Wait, can I just...
Yeah, go ahead. Weekend.
Okay, I'm just gonna test something. Did you hear that?
The fuck?
Yes.
Whoa, can I do that? Because I always wanted to have a soundboard on this show.
Yeah, the soundboard works. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Soundboard.
Do you know how many Florian phrases we could just drop in at any time?
Wow.
I could have an oh damn clapping. That's beautiful.
Mumkey, you should have a I'm offended recorded by Florian.
Yeah, okay, everybody be quiet so Florian can say I'm offended. No, Florian, that's you.
Yeah, you think that's gonna happen?
I guess I'll have to isolate it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm offended.
Wow. I do have a clip of Florian saying like the gay butt sex was my favorite part, and I don't remember what we were even reviewing.
Well, I can tell you.
What was that from? Was that from Bros?
Thing. No, it's the Christmas thing where they had those little clay wieners. You know, it was great.
And what did you say?
The gay butt sex was my favorite.
God.
Classic Florian moments. Rich, anything else from this fine film?
Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. And like, okay, so it's two things. It's the documentary style of the thing, integrating a bunch of different sources, but then it's also movies in foreign languages. Like, because I can't really tell what the person is saying unless I'm reading the subtitles, it abstracts it to a point where I can believe everything so much more. Because it doesn't seem like a person giving a performance to me. It just seems like somebody speaking a different language. So any found footage movie that's in a different language instantly gets me a little bit more hooked on. Like Wreck, the movie Wreck, I really liked as well. That's another one.
I think the star of the film is the tinfoil hat man, and if you guys are familiar with what Emp Lemon looks like in real life, this is a pretty close doppelganger for him. So the fact that he's like constantly terrified and screaming and like curled up in a ball hiding in like the back of a cardboard box, and it looks like Emp Lemon the whole time, I thought that was hysterically funny.
We should have Emp Lemon say that the worms are coming for him or something.
Yeah, the ectoplasmic worms are coming. And the thing is, he's not necessarily crazy, right? Like he's like
right. Yeah.
Everything he says is correct.
He's right. He's right.
Yeah. So the fact that he goes nuts at the end and kills the wife, does that mean that the demon has taken over him, or is he? What's he doing there?
If you
the
notice,
demon has taken over the kid, right?
If you
and he's trying to kill the kid.
He doesn't. He tried to kill the kid, but he didn't have his hat on. So after he tried to kill the kid, Kagutaba took over.
I didn't have the hat.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why it happened. Exactly.
That's good.
Wow,
yeah.
You guys are not going to believe it. I was actually just going to say that he didn't have his hat, so he must have been possessed.
Florian paid more attention than we did.
Yep.
I can't believe it.
That's why he tried. He knew that Kagutaba was in the kid, but he didn't have protection. Yeah.
I got pretty lucky with my skipping around because I saw the scene with the murder. I saw a scene where the tinfoil guy in hat was talking. So that was pretty good for like 10 minutes of skipping around, you know?
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Well,
You're doing such a good job, Florian.
Yeah,
you really put in 70% effort.
You just earned 5 good boy points.
I've seen like most of this movie, you know.
Yeah, so the suspension monkey won't be 2 months. It's gonna be like 1 month only, right?
If he skips through a Serbian film, I might just remove him from the show, and I'll delete every episode he was on. Like, there will be like 5 episodes of Visit Kino left on the channel if he skips through that movie.
Wow, that's a tempting offer. I might just do that.
You're going to erase your only legacy. The only thing you'll be remembered for after you die is it Kino.
Yeah, I'll just have a blank slate, you know. I'll just go.
It's like he never existed.
I do wish that he'd be credited as the creator of Ball Frog. I like.
Or what about that viral Tom and Jerry fucking tweet?
Yeah.
He can be remembered for saying Steven Universe is objectively 100 times better than Tom and Jerry, and it now goes viral every fucking week.
Oh, I love it. So
do you get new followers when that happens, Florian?
Well, it's only happened twice, and I don't think I got many followers. No, everyone was offended.
Hey, everybody! I don't know if this is still true, but last time I checked, Erich was like 3 followers away from 1,000. So if we can please go fix
I go
that.
back and forth. I actually did hit 1K, and then I almost immediately lost like 6 people, and I was back down.
Was it you were posting some libtarded opinions, and you triggered someone?
I must trigger some people who don't like my kind of.
They don't like Star Wars or Doom.
I don't even know what it would be that I'm posting, but they don't like it. That's for sure.
Well, if we can get 3 of you to go follow Erich, I will post a new episode of Visit Kino next week.
I need 6.
Oh fuck! Weekend, are you even following Erich?
I am. Yeah.
On Monday Magi.
I'll check.
Yeah, he needs to inflate that follower count with accounts that will never interact.
If you have
with
a bot or a sock account, you need to follow me.
Yeah, we got to get Erich to beat Barack Obama.
He already follows me. Thank you, Weekend.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's already done.
Yeah, which follow of yours do you like the most, Erich?
It's
Erich, which of your followers is most valuable? Barack Obama, Weekend Warrior, or Florian Himsel?
Florian.
Hell yeah.
Obama still follows you, right?
He does, yes.
That's good. Which is not even a joke. That is just true.
He doesn't tweet anymore.
Wow.
I wonder what he's up to.
Yeah.
Weekend has posted a picture of, I believe, the hot Asian chick from the film, who was not a bad actress.
She was. She's pretty great there.
Weekend. No, shut up.
Yeah.
Weekend. Have you seen any of the other movies this guy did?
I did see one, and it was so weird.
Really?
No way.
Like what happened was Noroi was so good, he tried to do Noroi forever, and that's why it's not doing so hot.
And people ask me why I don't keep making Mumkey's anime reviews. Like, for fuck's sake, you got to do something else sometimes.
Yeah. Like, what was the title of that film? I think it was Cult. Yeah, it was Cult, and it was just weird.
Okay.
Like a cheap imitation of his own previous success.
Which is so fucking weird, because he perfected it with Noroi, and I don't know, maybe he was it Occult or Cult? Oh, it must be Occult. It was one of those. Yeah.
It's like Mike Judge going from King of the Hill to the Good Family.
It's Occult, yeah. It's this movie that was just weird. Anyway.
Oh, even man, the Good Family. That was crazy.
More like the Good TV show.
Hell yeah. I don't know what you mean. It sounds good to me, you know. They had a vegan dog.
Oh, hell yeah. That's healthy. Erich, who are you house sitting for this time?
I actually stopped house sitting before doing this episode, so...
Is it the same people every time, or do you just have like a side gig?
It is the same people every time, yes.
You should post on Craigslist. I will house sit for you, like $1,000 a week to live in your house.
That would fucking rule, because it's so cool living in other people's houses. I got all this cool shit that I can steal.
It would be cool if they paid you to do it. Like, that'd be pretty sweet.
They do pay me.
That's a great gig, just to hang out at somebody else's house and get paid.
Yeah, just take care of pets. Yeah.
The only downside is if you happen to be recording a podcast and they come home 5 hours
they come
early.
home at the same time. Yeah.
And then me and Florian have to go on a 30-minute fucking diatribe about nonsense.
Listen to that. It was good. It was good stuff. You started to
the best content. Yeah.
Florian
Were you guys not offended
fat.
by your placements on the tier list that Florian made?
No, I wasn't.
You guys are both pretty high. That's right. I was like fucking C tier.
Weekend. We need your tier list for the Kino host.
Yeah, what's your tier list, Weekend?
Oh my god, you can't just put me on the spot.
Yes, I can. I just did.
Where does Florian go?
I was put on the spot. Come on.
How many tiers? Like S tier, A tier,
yeah.
E
S
tier?
through
S
F.
through F. Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, this might not be the best time to rank me.
And I think it's a good time for your performance.
I mean, I stand by my review of the Noroi, but I think Weekend might be not so happy about it.
No, I mean, I think like I think Florian's just S because he's just consistently amazing to hear.
Hell yeah.
If you know what I mean.
You'll never guess what ranking he gave himself.
What ranking did he give himself?
Also S.
We agree on everything.
Oh, what? You have to rank yourself also.
Yeah, where do you go on the tier list, Weekend?
I think I'm gonna go B because sometimes I like the movie and I'm passionate, and then sometimes I'm just quiet and I'm just gonna occasionally make a joke. So it depends on the movie.
Well, to be fair, Weekend, it's hard for guys like us to get a word in when Erich and Florian keep yelling "shut up" at everybody.
And sometimes Weekend just changes his mind halfway through because
What?
someone else says.
He changes his mind?
No way.
What? No way.
I don't remember that. What about Kino Corner?
Kino Corner. I think I'm just gonna give him a B because he doesn't appear so often now. But when he's here, it's a fun podcast.
Fun?
Like interesting. I like it when I like it when he and Florian fight on movies.
He's the only
always-
like him and Aggie are tied for who can talk the longest without anybody else getting to talk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody does shut the fuck up for him.
I think Aggie probably does that more even.
Yeah, probably. Who else? Fucking where's Erich go? S tier?
Erich is an A.
Oh.
Okay, I'll take A. That's fine with me.
So are you, Mumkey. So
Oh, I'm also A. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Florian is Florian the
Monkey
only S tier?
Hell
yeah, Eggy. Yeah, let's put Eggy.
Oh,
there.
Eggy and Florian together.
Yeah, because why the fuck not? Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you guys listen to the Aggie Florian podcast that came out?
It started it.
Yeah,
I
good
will listen
episode.
to it then. Hell yeah. I
Florian,
did.
can you spoil it for me? I don't know what happens.
They debate Russia and Ukraine for 40 minutes.
Well, the most important part to me is that when I ask him a hypothetical, whether or not he thinks that America should have fought Hitler to end World War II, he said no. Like America should have fed the homeless instead.
Which is why I said he puts the God in Godwin's Law at the beginning of the Madam Web episode.
I mean, it is like a hypothetical. I didn't even.
I mean, that is
compare
the
anything
definition
to it.
of Godwin's Law is you bring in the Hitler hypothetical to any conversation.
I mean, he didn't need to say that he was gonna let Hitler win. I don't know why he did that. like, if you ask me a hypothetical, if I would let Hitler win, I would just say no.
Do you think that the rest of Europe could have taken care of the Nazis without American help?
No, I could not. I would not.
What about you,
Also, no.
Erich? You're a historian.
No, I don't think they have.
So wow, USA is really that good. Like the whole
I think
world
Russia-
fucking owes us because we won that
that's
war.
right.
Russia would have got there eventually. So I
mean,
consider them
I don't
No,
think so.
I agree with Florian this time. Like, yeah, Americans are the heroes, and the entire world owes us for stopping the Nazis.
except for-
they literally could not have done it without us.
Except for the
World War
fact
champions.
that would you do it
Back to
now?
back.
Would you say that it was a good choice? You know?
Oh fuck yeah! I'm not on Aggie's side. I'm down for fighting the Nazis in World War II. We got so many good movies out of that.
We got anime.
We got Oppenheimer.
Kaiju.
Could you
We got
imagine?
Oppenheimer. Exactly. Oppenheimer.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like,
No,
America
because
needs to-
the Russia-Ukraine thing's not going to lead to cool movies, dude. That's the whole point. World War II is great cinematic content. This is fucking lame. There's not even American soldiers fighting. I don't give a fuck. Where's American Sniper to kill 80 Iranian men?
But I mean, the point is that it was like a moral win. It was so easy. You just fight Hitler, and then you get to be number one. And
yeah, but the movie of sending weapons across the sea is pretty boring.
I mean, like, if that's all you care about, okay.
Yeah, I mean, in this conversation, it is. Do we have any other thoughts on the Noroi, or should we do some plugs?
You should watch the Noroi. And
how do you expect them to find it? Because I had to find it on a Russian Facebook account.
No.
You know what, guys? Since this is so fucking obscure, we could just fucking either find it on Amazon or, go to the Seven Seas. Because honestly, I think it's a movie worth watching. So
okay.
Also, I'm making a Suicide Squad video. I'm still trying to decipher what makes it so bad from like any other. Because like I played Destiny just to check if it was any good, but Destiny's funner. So I'm trying to figure it out. Why is this game so like bad?
I've never seen anything about it. Like, what is the gameplay style of the game?
Looter shooter.
It's a looter shooter, but I think I figured out part of the problem because the gameplay of Suicide Squad I think works best if you can move around and shoot people. But in boss fights, they can't do that because it's stupid. It's stupid. Like that's part of the problem of the game, and I think I'm just fixing the combat because the story is basically it's shit. It's pretty easy to mock and deconstruct, but the combat I want to give it a fair shake because I do feel like you can have fun with it. It's just
I was gonna say I thought the shooting was pretty good overall.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm not interested in that kind of gameplay. So
if you would like to play a better game about suicide, Adult Swim Games has a game called like Kill Yourself in 10 Minutes. And you're an office worker and you have to just go through the office and find ways to kill yourself. And like you can put the stapler in your eye and it'll do like 7% damage. And if the 10 minutes is up, you have to go to your meeting, even if you're like 98% dead.
Damn.
Wow, I should try that.
Maybe
if the game is still up, I highly recommend the game. What were you saying, E. Rich? I was talking over you.
Maybe your coworkers would put you out of your misery, or you'd be bored to death during the meeting.
There is an option where like you can fuck with the coworkers and they'll hurt you.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, E. Rich, final thoughts on the Noroi and any plugs?
I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was pretty riveting throughout. There's some minor problems, but it's the kind of thing I'll give a pass to when the rest of the movie is this engaging. I thought the found footage stuff generally works for me, so this was no different. And I thought it was a good entry into that genre. So thank you very much for recommending this one weekend. I enjoyed my time with it.
You're very welcome. Anything
I want to recommend or plug?
Sure.
Yeah, my Twitter is, my X is Zarrevan, Tzarrevan, and then my letterbox is Run1138. Any Japanese movies I watched, the Zyram movies, which are tokusatsu movies with a cool design monster that everybody's trying to kill. It's really cool.
Florian, I already know that you love the film, but do you have any last-minute praise?
Well, I've seen almost no found footage films. There was only like the one that I've seen, which was, how was it called? The one with the superheroes. That
Chronicle.
Really good. Yeah, hell yeah. And
that's good.
I was wondering if I should watch the Blair Witch Project, and now I'm sure that I don't want to watch it. So
I do not like the Blair Witch Project, Florian.
I've heard bad things about it.
That is vaguely a hot take because people love it, but yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I would enjoy it, so that's definitely good to know. I've seen Amp Lemon sing on how it was made, and oh my god, who would want to watch that? But yeah, the Noroi, not for me, I guess. I mean, it might be for some people. I don't know how, be, but okay.
He's still not sure if some people might enjoy the film. He said there might be.
I think that Erich and Weekend are delusional about that.
Oh wow!
Movie. Okay, I think they're.
You also accused them of lying about their Madam Web opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Well, they said it was so bad it was true. It was good, and I don't know.
Okay, I'll say that there's a lot of shots of like the kind of chubby main reporter guy turning around and looking at the camera after something spooky happened, kind of doing like a Lay Jim face.
Did you see that?
Yeah, and he's just like looking at the camera like, what the fuck? There's a lot of shots like that I really loved. So
what?
Great
I thought
film.
you were gonna say they suck. Oh,
no, like that's what you can do when you're doing a found footage like mockumentary style movie. Is that when shit happens, the characters can look at the camera like, you seeing this shit, dude? What the fuck?
I made it too unreal, even
but
worse. Than
E-Rich,
before.
I was surprised you gave this the very rare 5-star review on Letterboxd, E-Rich.
Yeah, you know, like there's some movies that even if I don't love everything about it, I love what it's going for, and it was effective enough that I felt like 5 stars was warranted. It's also unexpected for me because I knew nothing about it going in. So when I am not expecting anything from a movie and I really like it, I'll just give it 5 stars.
Weekend, where is your Letterboxd review of the Noroi?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna write on my notebook that I will have to write it, and also
Okay.
Argyle, because I fucking hate.
Oh
that
no!
guy.
Should we do an Is it Kino on Argyle, or by the time we
No.
do it, maybe it'll be
Guys,
too late?
Guys, I'm gonna.
Well, you've
You guys
already
are gonna
seen
see-
it.
I haven't seen
Guys,
it.
I'm gonna save you the. I'm gonna save you the trouble. Don't fucking watch Argyle.
I was gonna say I think we've missed the window of time in which Argyle would be enough to talk about, but
Yeah,
it's
it
pretty
wasn't
fucking
even
bad.
relevant when it came out.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So yeah, I don't think it would make for a good episode.
Maybe not. But then again, what are we doing? Fucking Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School? You know? Like, what else are we doing? A Serbian film?
Yep, just the hits. I guess we'll see.
Okay, guys, here's a movie we could potentially do that I've never seen before, but it has been the talk of the town on Twitter. You probably know what I'm talking about. I have now read maybe 12 threads of people analyzing this movie and then counter-analyzing other people's analysis, and I really don't know what to believe because I've never seen it. A little movie called Starship Troopers. Are you guys aware of this
Hell
movie?
yes!
Oh, hell yeah.
yes!
So we should review this then.
Florian, we already talked about this movie a while ago, but yeah,
Oh, you
I
guys
don't-
did. Was that on
I
the
don't know if
E-Rich
my
channel?
Opinion changed.
it was on
Yeah,
the Florian
was.
channel probably.
Is it still
No, I
up?
don't think so. It was on your channel.
Oh, it was on my channel. Ah, fuck. All right.
Rip in
Yep,
peace.
it's
That's why
gone.
we have to do it again.
Yep, it has to be
Yep.
done.
Well, E-Rich,
Slowly but surely.
surely you've seen this debate on Twitter. Which side are you on? Is the film
I'm
a
on the-
bad
I'm on the
fascist
bug side.
satire? Or
I'm on the bug side. I think the bugs should kill everyone.
Oh,
Well, because I've seen some like communist Twitter accounts unironically appealing for the bugs, and I don't know
Uh-huh.
if
Yeah,
how they're portrayed in the movie.
The asteroid was a false flag operation that was done by the Federation, whatever the fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I've read
God.
so many analysis saying
think
that
it's
it was, and others
The
saying there
bugs-
is no evidence in the film to support
The
this.
bugs do not have FTL technology, and they cannot move an asteroid. If they had moved an asteroid not faster than light, it would have taken millions of years, and humans were not on the planet millions of years ago. So there you go.
So it had to be a false flag.
damn
It
it!
has to have been.
Even is just a full-on bug man. That's crazy.
Rubber rub.
At least Florian's consistent. He hates Russia and he hates the Bugmen. Because they are, I guess the idea is that the humans are individualistic and that the Bugmen are collective.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe that people are still talking shit about Starship Troopers, which is just one of the best movies ever. And like even the sequels are great. I don't know. I guess I'm
No,
getting
they're not.
into my
No, they're not.
review of it. We've seen them. Yeah, I
The
maybe
sequels are
watched
not
them.
great.
But like I don't care about whether or not it's fascist propaganda or it's anti-fascist. Like it's just so good on every level that you can just watch it and you can decide for yourself what it is. And
That's right.
like
I do
anyone
agree
who
with that
has-
as art. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more on the side that I'm thinking that it actually displays a fascist society that's actually working. So maybe it's a little wrong, but
Are they
I
not
still
losing
think-
the war by the end of the film and they're trying to recruit children like Hitler did in 1945?
Well, I mean, they probably would have recruited those children anyways.
Well, like at the end of Jojo Rabbit, when like the war is over and they's like, okay, every kid come get your gun, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that, do they kind of do that at the end of this movie?
I don't remember
Well,
that part.
Okay,
No, I'm
never
pretty
mind.
sure he's gonna let the kids grow up before they join the war machine.
Okay.
What are they gonna do?
Well, I'm going to add this movie to the Is It Kino to-do list then, and we'll do it at some
Cool.
point.
I will
yeah.
always watch Starship Troopers again. It's a good movie.
Yep, for sure.
Any other soundboard things you want to play weekend?
Wait.
Tim Chang's. That's what I associate that with. Yeah, every time Florian gives a hot take, just play the crickets.
Yeah, play the crickets.
Nah, he knows I'm always S tier. There's no way that would ever play for me.
Guys, can we have a Florian say I'm offended and then you play the air horn after?
Well, I guess he didn't record it yet. I guess I'll just say it. I'm offended. I gotta play it multiple times, I'm
gonna have to play with this between episodes.
I'm not sure. Oh, you can now.
That's how it needs to be.
I have no idea how loud this mix is gonna be for the sound effects compared to you guys.
Very low. It's very low.
Okay, that's funny. Anything else for this episode of Is It Kino? Any pressing topics you guys need to get off your chest?
Florian, I think you should watch the movies. Or you shouldn't come on the episodes.
Well, you're the one who originally didn't watch the movies.
E-Rich, okay, Florian hates subtitles. Should we make a dub of a Serbian film that he can watch?
Maybe we should.
I'll play every character and you can play the son.
Maybe
that probably would improve my opinion on the movie.
Maybe we should read our lines in German. We do the Google auto translate of German script and then just read that out for Florian.
Is there any way we can get sued if I make it like a Patreon goal that we will make our own like dub of a Serbian film?
I don't like especially if we just put it up as an audio content.
And then somebody else can put it onto the movie?
Yeah.
And I'd rather just put it on the movie and upload it to like Pornhub.
Xtube, Pornhub.
Go put it on Vanilla.
Did they even didn't they start banning everything on Pornhub? I don't know.
Well, the film is very pornographic, so at least it would fit.
I'm really not familiar with what's going on in Pornhub. Florian, would you be happy to enlighten me as to what developments have happened?
I guess this is like a few years ago, but they deleted like half the porn because they made it so you need to show your passport or whatever.
I think they were afraid of child porn because anybody could upload to it, so they got more restrictive with who could upload.
You just show your passport?
Yeah.
You have to show your ID to upload porn of yourself. Yeah. I think OnlyFans has the same thing.
Damn.
Wow.
You can't just have fucking CP on your website here, Rich.
Yeah.
I just hope that they're not storing that passport information somewhere insecure and
Oh, they definitely are. You think that they're going to pay extra money for security after taking the big hit of deleting all their CP? Like, all their users are gone at this point. They're not making any money. Other than Florian's premium subscription account.
Mm-hmm.
I had a regular Pornhub account, okay? And it was...
regular.
It was a beautiful experience until they came for the porn.
First they came for my porn. I said nothing.
No, he said something. He came on here and bitched about it.
Oh, yeah.
They came for my porn and I said something.
Yep, there we go. I stopped it before it got worse. I did it.
You took the poem at its word.
That's all you had to do. You had to say something, and I did, and now we're good.
I just like to imagine you saying, "Hey."
Hey, stop that.
Yeah.
Are there any other PCP movies that did not get voted for that we should reconsider? Because we did Big Fat Liar and we did The Noroi. Are there any other like second place finishers?
What else was on the
What was the biggest disappointment that did not win for anybody? I've been trying to make us watch Epic Movie, but that does not ever win.
No. Well, I kind of wish that we would just do another poll, I guess, so we can have another movie.
Well, we'll do the poll at the end of a Serbian film episode.
Right, but then there's only one poll at a time.
That's life.
Rip.
Actually, there are two polls, north and south. Fucking Austrian geography lesson.
But there's only one pole and the Earth is flat.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
He's right.
I don't know which one, though. Is it north or south that they believe exists?
Maybe it's just the west one. Because it's so flat that it's just kind of pointing west.
Yeah. The West Pole, alright.
Rich, can you imagine being a Voyager traveling by the North Star as your guide?
I mean,
like, wouldn't that be the way to live? Like right now, what do? You fucking house sit. You go to your 3 different jobs. You fucking grade papers or something.
Hey, soon to be two jobs.
You said that like 2 years ago. I don't believe in your dreams.
I gaslight myself into thinking things are going to get better in a couple years.
Wait, does house sitting count as like 3.5 jobs, or is that one of the 3?
No, that doesn't count.
I mean, it's a side gig that you're making money for. So
yeah, true. But
I'd say you have 4 jobs.
All right. I'll take it.
I mean, I technically have like 10 jobs if, Florian's editor counts as a job, my own editor counts as a job, script writing counts as a job. I have 10 jobs myself. I'm a hardworking man over here. Podcasting and then editing the podcast, that's 2 different jobs, E-Rich.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Most people hire some other dude to do the
I was gonna say, if you can hire someone else to do the thing and you're doing it yourself, that's a job.
So true. The hardest working man maybe in the whole world. Right now. Even though Weekend is a doctor in Thailand.
Yeah.
Weekend, this was your episode, so do you have any big final announcement?
Before we do the final thing, Weekend, how many jobs do you have?
I have 3.
3 jobs.
Yeah, but the 3 one's the main job, being a doctor is hard, as you guys know. But I the YouTube's a side gig, and I also edit on the side for some people.
Yeah.
For Florian Reviews.
You have like 10 jobs, right?
I don't know.
Because they're like a game designer, game producer, game developer, writer, director.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I have a million.
Coder,
jobs.
Programmer.
Yeah, all the little
dominant,
jobs.
Submissive.
Pizza reviewer.
Corn shucker.
Does it count as a career if you're keeping the local escort economy thriving? Is that like some sort of job?
It's a hobby.
You haven't gone pro yet. You're practicing.
He needs his 10,000 hours in.
I just want to say, like the fact that you think that me skipping it made me enjoy it less is crazy, because like there's no way that I could have ever enjoyed like a movie that accumulates in that guy just like attacking people with the rock, and then the camera is so bad is still so bad, and like the idea that I could ever get immersed in this is just like
let me just say, when I tell you have to watch every scene of a Serbian film, it's not because I want to enhance your experience and enjoyment, it's because I want you to suffer.
Well, maybe I'll just skip like one scene on purpose.
No.
Well, then I'm gonna quiz him. If he does not confirm that he knows what type of steroid was injected into his ass so that he can get the energy back to skullfuck a man to death, then he's off the show.
Don't tempt him. He's gonna fucking boot you for 2 months.
Yeah, you better take extensive notes because you're about to get quizzed. It's not even a pop quiz. Like, I'm giving you prep time.
And I'm fine to just have my merits come out,
He's gonna take a kino vacation. He's fine. I'll be back in 2 months.
Yeah, I'll just flip the coin, whether or not it works out.
It lands where it lands.
Yeah, I'll work on my other 9 jobs. It'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this counts as one of your jobs. Are you getting paid in exposure?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I guess we all are.
I mean,
is
there's
this
at least
income
one
taxable,
person
Florian?
that bought Ballfrog, because of this, so sure.
I think something has to make over $600 to be taxable, right, E-Rich? So this podcast as a whole might be tax-free.
I guess my house sitting would eventually become taxable.
Don't report that. Make the they'll pay you in cash. It's fine.
Mr. IRS, I did not say that.
Just don't report it. Exactly.
That was AI. AI said that. I didn't say that.
Everything bad I've ever done was now an AI video.
Yes.
I can't believe that you're not even putting in a real fake apology for all the things you've said.
The apology would also be AI. Anyway, that's enough of the Noroi.
The AI really does mean it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.